The Power of Why, or talked about the Golden Circle. He's amazing, and I loved that quote to start this. Is we want to really challenge ourselves to go beyond mediocre. Life's short. You want to wake up to your full potential. Good morning to Brad, and good morning to Maureen. Here's another quote for you. You've got to wake up every morning with determination if you're going to bed, or you will wake up every morning with determination if you're going to bed with satisfaction. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me do this one more time. You've got to wake up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed or fall asleep with satisfaction. There we go. Got it out finally. That's a quote by George Lorimer. That's an awesome quote. If you want to have a life that you feel like, okay, we used to say to my son is a wrestler, leave it all on the mat. If you want to feel in your life that you live each day leaving it all on the mat, you gave it everything you've got, then you've got to wake up with determination. You got to wake up with some kind of plan. So that's what this is all about. It says, why is it when a baby's born, we often refer to him as the miracle of life, but then accept mediocrity for our own lives? That's a really good question. This is a miracle when babies are born, and yet we accept in our own lives mediocrity. It says we lose sight of the miracle that we're living. Isn't that true? Good morning to Karen, and good morning, my sweet friend Lauren from California. It says, Hal Elrod says in this first chapter, I recently read an alarming statistic. The average American is 20 pounds overweight, $10,000 in debt, slightly depressed, dislikes his or her job, and has less than one close friend. Oh my gosh, that is a really alarming statistic. It's sort of like mediocrity or less than mediocre in almost every area of life that is important, and that's the average American. You guys, you're on here today because you want to live life to your full potential. Good morning to Sherry. Welcome, honey. Aw, thank you for the hearts, Miss Lauren. All right, so it says, are you maximizing your potential and creating the levels of success that you truly want in every area of your life? That's a really good question for this morning. And a lot of us would say, not really. We feel like we have that level 10 life inside of us, and yet somehow we're not quite getting there in some area. Maybe we've got a super successful business, but then other areas of our life are falling back. We're not as happy in our family life or with our spouse. So it says, this is a quote by Oprah, and I love it. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. He says, I couldn't agree more. Sadly, most people never even come close to living the life of their dreams. And, it just becomes a cliche. Live the life of your dreams just doesn't have any value or any, weight to it. So this is what we really want to stress is this miracle morning is a process whereby you can start living that life of your dream in every area. In your family, in relationships, in your business, in your physical life. So everything. It says, let me see. We all want to live a level 10 life, right? He says, I've never met somebody who says, nah, I'll just take level 7 health and I don't know, I don't want to be too healthy or have too much energy. And I'll take a level 5 in my relationships. I'd like for my relationships to be so-so, as long as they're adequate, that's good for me. Just to say that sounds hilarious because none of us would say that. We'd all say, I want to live that level 10 life, right? In every area. I don't want to have it in one area and not in another. So, this is really the challenge is how do we live that level 10 life in every area? How do we move beyond mediocrity and live that life of our fullest potential? And he says the way that we do that is to start with the way that we wake up. That sets the tone. That is as we said yesterday in the book, 40 Days to a Joy-Filled Life. Hey, good morning, Shyla. Welcome, honey. In 40 Days to a Joy-Filled Life, Tommy Newberry says that's the one thing that makes the biggest difference for all of his clients is that they start to employ a morning ritual. He calls it the EMJR, early morning joy ritual. So let's talk about the 3 imperative arguments that Hal Elrod lays out in chapter 1. And we're reading from the Morning Miracle by Hal Elrod. He says this book builds 3 imperative arguments. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, the argument is you are just as worthy and deserving and capable of creating and sustaining extraordinary health, wealth, happiness, love, and success in your life as any other person on earth. You are valuable. You are worthy. You have the God-given right to live a level 10 life in all of these areas. It is your birthright. So you can start living in alignment with this truth. So that's number 1. That's an imperative agreement that we all have to make with each other, is that we believe we're worth it, right? Okay, number 2, the second argument is, in order for you to stop settling for less than you deserve in any area of your life and create the levels of professional, personal, and financial success, you must first dedicate time each day to becoming the person you need to be. That's the second agreement that we have to buy into, is that it's going to take some time and it's going to take some dedicated effort daily, right? This is not something that we go, okay, I want to live that level 10 life and then I'm going to do nothing different. I'm going to employ no new habits, no new success habits, and I'm just going to hope that it happens for me. We all have to agree that we need to be invested in this daily. We have to put into place some kind of routine that helps us to move in that direction. It helps us to become a better you, a better version of you. We're all trying to do this. We all want to be the best version of ourselves. We all want to do what Oprah says and live our best life. And so we got to start doing something daily that moves us that direction. Okay, and here's the third agreement, or the third imperative argument, is how you wake up every day and your morning routine, or lack thereof, dramatically affects your level of success in every single area of your life. Jason says hope is not a strategy. We can't hope that this happens for us. So let me read this one more time. How you wake up every day and your morning routine, or lack thereof, dramatically affect the level of success in every area of your life. Focused, productive, successful mornings create a focused and successful life. In the same way that unfocused and unproductive and mediocre mornings create an unfocused quality of life. It says simply by changing the way you wake up in the morning, you can transform your life faster than you ever thought possible. Okay, that's an imperative argument that in order for this miracle morning to really work for you, you got to believe that this is true, that the way that you wake up sets the tone for your entire day. It really is the determining factor of how the rest of your day is going to be. And I think we all know this. You know, it sounds kind of silly, but the old adage, work up on the wrong side of the bed, it has become a saying that we've all heard and has become kind of cliche, but it's because it has some truth. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and the rest of the day went crummy. Right? That's happened to all of us one day or another. And so this is an intentional waking up on the right side of the bed. Is at our age, it's great to wake up. Oh, that's sweet, Les. Exactly. Every day is a good day. So this is, that's the third, basically, idea that you really need to buy into, is that your morning does affect the rest of your day, and creating a successful morning ritual and success habits in the morning really make for a successful day, and the days turn into months, and the months turn into years, and the years turn into a really amazing life. Okay. So, but I'm not a morning person. Here we go. This is the first thing that's going to come up for all of us, is this argument or this pushback of, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl. I don't do mornings. There's not enough time in the day. How can I possibly do more, than I'm already doing already? And Hal says this was the same for me. Hi, Tasha. Good morning, honey. He said this was true for me too. And he says, regardless of our past, we can move beyond and create more. Jason says, I'm tired in the morning. I know. We've all got it, right? We've all got that reason. Oh, sorry, you guys, my hand was getting kind of tired. So we've all got that, that thought running around in our head. This is not going to work for me because I'm tired in the mornings. I go to bed really late. I'm not a morning person. Well, Hal says this is customizable. So that's the good news, is you can customize this miracle morning to your needs. Ideally, we're going to say it happens in the morning, but once you get the gist of this and what the lifesavers are, if you need to adjust and you need to do it a little differently for you, you can do that. It's just starting to employ these lifesavers. So I'm late. Broken coffee cup. Oh, bless your heart, Angie. It's okay, honey. You can go back and see the beginning. It all keeps us young. Oh, that's so true. We have great supplements that really, really help. So, you guys, this is customizable. It can work for you exactly where you are and exactly how your life is right now. And Hal Elrod talks about where his life was when he started employing this morning miracle. He says, this morning miracle got me from my lowest point, and his lowest point, a failing business, drowning in $425,000 of personal debt, deeply depressed, physically in the worst shape of my life, and brought him to building multiple successful businesses, doubling my income, paying off my debt 100%, achieving my dream of becoming an international keynote speaker and performing at his mental and physical peak by completing a 52-mile ultra marathon, and he did this all in less than 12 months. Okay, you guys. Nobody's out there saying, and we're not going to say this is easy, but we're going to say this is doable. And it's so much more doable together as a community of people who are helping each other get better. So we are going to start this idea of employing a miracle morning with the idea that you're going to look forward. Sorry, little bug. You're going to look forward to your mornings like it's the best thing ever. Remember how you felt, and not everybody celebrates Christmas, but let's say, on Christmas morning, we'll use that as an example, or let's say if you don't celebrate Christmas, the day before a trip, or, the day before something amazing was going to happen, how did you feel the night before? That's how you're going to feel the night before you go to bed, before your miracle morning. And these are going to be the benefits that you're going to see. You're going to see more energy. You're going to feel empowered with a strategy to maximize your full potential. You're going to lower your stress. You're going to challenge your adversity with clarity and challenge your limiting beliefs. You're going to improve your overall health. You're going to potentially lose weight if that's what you want. Be in the best physical shape of your life. Increase your productivity. Laser focus on your top priorities. Have more gratitude, less worry. Significantly increase your ability to earn and attract monetary wealth, uncover and begin living your life's purpose, stop settling for less than you truly deserve. These are all the benefits of starting this miracle morning, and start living in alignment with your vision for the most extraordinary life that you can imagine. These are bold claims, says Hal Elrod, but this is not hype. It says the miracle morning is going to give you the uninterrupted time each day to become the person you need to be and improve in every area of your life. The lifesavers are the proven strategy. And you guys, we're going to talk about the lifesavers, but this is pretty exciting what Hal Elrod lays out as the benefits to what can happen for you over the next, month, 4 months, 12 months, whatever it is. And it says, never forget that who you are becoming is the single most important determining factor in the quality of your life now and for your future. Let me read that one more time. Never forget that the person you are becoming right now is the single most important determining factor in your quality of life now and for your future and forevermore. So this is about becoming better together. I'm so glad that you guys are taking this journey with me. We are going to have a ton of fun. If you want to be part of the Miracle Morning Mastermind, in other words, if you want to get that constant support and post in there daily, you might share your own video. You might share just a picture of your alarm clock. Today I shared in there a picture of my